What up, Smart Rapper gang? Today we're talking about why is it so hard for a famous artist to finish an album and actually get a project out. Straight to the point. I'm also going to show you guys a clip of Cardi B talking about it, why it's actually complicated for her to get a project done. Like straight honest from one of the biggest artists in the game right now. He's going to flat out tell you, well, this is why. And it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And she's got hustle, you know what I'm saying? So it's not lack of hustle. So we're going to talk about that. Everyone wants your time. You're doing shows, you're doing interviews, you're doing publicity stuff, you're doing TV shows possibly, you're interviewing with magazines, you're just doing everything. It's ridiculous. In this video with Cardi B on the Breakfast Club, she talks about why it was so complicated for her to actually be able to, finish the project when it really came time to really grind it out and get it finished. Let's go ahead and jump to that clip. Oh, she's also pregnant too, which definitely makes it a little bit more complicated, you know what I'm saying? But damn.
Love your success. We've seen the grind and we've seen it hands-on. So some people you don't get to see, but we seen you grind and people doubt and you put the mixtapes out and you came to my house to play your mixtape and you did the teen parties to the 500 people seater to the 1,000 to the 10,000. How does it feel to have an album out right now?
Ooh, it feels like such a relief. Like around October, I was like, I'm about to release an album right now. Because I had like 15 songs in the stash and everything. Mm-hmm. And people was like, wait a minute, hold on. And it's like, hold on what? It's like an album is really special. An album is something that you got to take your time on. Because, I just started the music business, the industry, whatever the crap. And I just didn't know the difference between like an album and a mixtape. Like right. What's so important. And then it's just like, I feel like I was a little bit overdue when it comes to the album. But it's just like, I wasn't realizing that it's like I barely had time to go to a studio because I was being overbooked. Like, it's like, you want 80,000 for this show? Yeah, it does. Next thing you know, I'm booked for 5 shows in 1 week. And then it's just like so many magazines are presenting me opportunities. I'll be damned if I take it. So many opportunities that has been offered to me. And I just be damned if I take it. Next thing you know, it's just like, oh, crap. I got to work on this album. And then it's like I can't wait for May. I can't wait for the summertime because it's like I'm competing with time, mm-hmm. and I'm competing with my body.
Right. What I like about this album is that it feels like Cardi B. How much control did you take of this album? 'Cause I know at one point Atlantic was trying to get you to do certain records that you didn't want to do, right?
I have full control. I have full control. A lot of people was presenting me hooks. A lot of people was presenting me beat, and I was like, that sound about right, ner.
What was the last song that you got done on the album before you handed it in?
The last song that I did.
Because you was in IG on the studio saying I got
it was
this
down
song
to the
out.
wire.
It was damn it. Because it was just so many songs that it's like, this doesn't sound good. We gotta do the hook again. And then there was so many artists that it's like, oh my gosh, they haven't even keep they burst in. It was really going crazy. And then I did this song, but my nose was so stuffy that I couldn't even put it in the album. But it was a good song.
What was your favorite song on the album?
It really depends because, I don't know, I really like all of them. Because they all gave me a vibe. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even put it if I didn't like it.
Mm-hmm. I like it like that. That's my favorite.
I like it too.
Now everybody, they tried to come at you last week about the ghostwriting thing. And I like how you owned it at your album release party. What do you think?
This also leads to a lot of pressure being put on your project because you feel like you have to put it out, which clearly is going to hurt your creativity, right? The more time you have to get it finished, the more energy you can put into it. But at the same time, there is a psychological, a boost in having a time limitation to put a fire under your ass to get it finished, which there's the benefit of that. But at the same time, for an album, you want to be able to take your time with it. There's a reason people like Justin Timberlake, Adele, and like big name artists, would take so long to put out an album because you want it to be so perfect. You want to hear it here. You want to hear it 2 months from then and say, oh man, you know what? I could have made better here. But when you're popping, you have to be consistently releasing. It's not the 70s, 80s, 90s, or even the early 2000s anymore. People are cranking out music. You're fighting for everyone's attention. So you have to always have hot records. So what I want you to learn from this video, ladies and gentlemen, is that if you want to become a rapper, become a successful rapper, and you want to be able to stay on top, you have to have songs backed up. Okay, which means that right now, when you're not busy, when you're not super buzzing, super crazy popping, be creating those songs, even if they're not finished songs, at least song ideas, okay, that you're gonna be able to use later. Like, oh shit, I got this one record that I've been wanting to release for like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of those where it's like, okay, sit on those until the time comes. But I'm not saying sit on your records. If you got a hit, you know, and you're ready to actually promote it and stuff, get that out there. There's a lot of variables with this, right? But the more songs you have, the more ideas you have, the better. Because here's the thing. The reason somebody like Cardi needs ghostwriters is because she doesn't have time to be making these songs. Same thing with Drake. Like, the reason these people are involved is A, it's helping them create better music, and all the public wants is great music. They want better music, right? Like, they don't, at the end of the day, they're not gonna care who wrote it. They're gonna care that they like the artist, they like the way it sounds, and this person is buzzing, so it's cool to listen to them. Okay? The more records you have now saved up, the better. So be creating those records right now. Okay, be creating those records so that maybe you won't need a ghostwriter. You know what I'm saying? You won't need anybody's help because you already have all of these records. Okay, a great example is something like Bruno Mars. Like Bruno Mars and his team, it was like him and 2 other guys. Every day after their day jobs, they go to the studio and they work on songs. And those same songs that they had then were being used for like the next 5 or 6 years after even they were created, because like they had these song ideas, and then when somebody came about, like, you know, this would be great for that person, or I could do this song, this would be great for this person right now. It's just having that catalog of songs. Okay, so start making those songs so that you don't have that issue. Right? Hope this video helped, and I also hope that it wasn't off at all, because I had to shoot this video today because it cut out on me last week. I recorded this whole second half and the camera stopped, but the camera doesn't tell me when it stops recording, which sucks. It ran out of space because I shot so many damn videos. Damn me and my productivity. All right, y'all, check out these videos. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow with another video. Get out there, start making some songs, light that fire under your own ass, and let me help you light that fire under your ass so that you keep kicking yourself and making sure it's just happening. Remember, you're not gonna get anywhere without taking action. Becoming successful is about action. It's about creating the habits, about having the right mindset, an organized mind, having the right habits and rituals to get your goals done, and having the goal, knowing where you want to go. Okay, so make that your purpose, your goal. Be passionate about it, light the fire under your ass, and fucking make it happen, because it's not gonna, nobody else is gonna do it for you. You don't want to be 30 and you have no success or nothing under your belt because you sat around. Okay, don't be that person. Go write some fucking songs right now.